Do you notice anything different about me? Yes, you are correct. I have a little nose piercing on my face. I got this nose piercing last night on impulse with my friend and her sister, and I feel so much like myself. This is like when I first shaved my head. This type of liberation yet grounding at the same time. It's like when you go to college, everybody has piercings and tattoos, and I've gone to so many shops. I just never got them myself because I was indecisive and I feared commitment. What was I afraid of? Getting this on my face has felt more like me than not having it. I feel more at peace with myself. I feel more whole now with this piercing. Because of my insecurities that I've mentioned in a past video, sometimes I don't feel beautiful. I didn't want to get a piercing feeling like, oh, my beauty's gonna hinge on this piercing and if I look good with it and all these things. Like, I want to just like how I look and add these things for fun, not obligation. When we first got there, I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I told the tattoo person, I was like, I might get a piercing. And in the end, I was like, fuck it, I will get a piercing. And it wasn't a bad experience. It hurt a little bit going in, but literally it tickled. And then I started having a cough attack because the tickling triggered my coughing. I did have one instance already where I took off my glasses and I went down and it pulled the nose ring like halfway out. The pain kind of felt good. I don't know what to make of that, but the pain made me feel proud of myself. That was another reason why I was scared to get a freaking piercing, because I was afraid of pain. I can do short spurts of pain, but I can't do long-term pain. And I didn't know if the daily maintenance of this would cause like a lot of irritation, annoyance. And I was afraid of the actual, piercing. Like, oh my God, what if that hurts too much? And basically, I just didn't want myself to turn into a little bitch and be like, oh my God, I don't want this piercing anymore. Get it out of my freaking face. I can't wait until like in 2 months when I can actually start switching it out and I can wear different nose rings on my nose and be super cute. And yeah, and now I'm on my way to getting a tattoo at this point. I feel like I've been working up to this because I've just been consuming so much freeing content, and I've been looking at myself in such a freeing way where I'm just like, I have no limits. I can always switch it up. Look at how much hair I have compared to like literally 10 months ago. Like, oh my gosh, I'm on the way to having hair like I used to have. And this time, I don't feel insecure. Like, I have changed what my standards for styled hair is. I've changed my routine to where it's deeply simplified. And I've been using Haitian black castor oil on my edges because my edges did get kind of fucked up because, it's hard not to get your edges fucked up. I like having hair. I like the grooming process now that I've simplified it and come to love like my hair and respect it and accept the way it is. I like the grooming process. It feels spiritual, it feels grounding, it feels a part of my routine. So whenever I got my hair done one time for the Miami trip like that, I really loved having that style. But I realized I have too much breakage to be rocking that right now, and I just need to let my shit grow out. Like, oh, a little bit more background on my hair. It used to be super long like my whole life growing up, and until fall 2018 I shaved my hair, and then between 2018 and like 2019 or 2020, I kept just like reshaving it. Like, I'd grow it out a little bit, shave it again, grow it out a little bit, shave it again, until I finally was like, yo, I'm ready just to grow it out. Oh yeah, I also have to thank Orange is the New Black. Like, watching that show sent me through a bit of a it opened me up again. Like, it pulled back another layer of thought. When I pull up in my next video with a tattoo of the 8 trigram seal on my butt, don't be surprised. Another thing I did recently, in the same vein of spirit, is I bought myself my first tarot card deck. It is so pretty. It's called Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot Deck by Matt Hughes. I bought it from the oddity shop about 2 weeks ago. I'm not the most astrology oriented person, but I have come to like it over time. Like, anything that can help broaden my spiritual relationship with myself internally and the world externally, I'm enjoying it. And when I read my cards, they're just so affirming. And it helps me deep dive into my genuine desires and feelings. Plus, they're super cute to look at. And it kind of just feels like quiet time with myself. No different than journaling. or meditating or making a painting like I did in my last video. Check that out. My dissociation issues have been improving the more I stay away from always finding entertainment in my phone and continue to find entertainment and fulfillment through real life activities. I love being a spiritual girl. I have to thank Hitomi Mochizuki. If she and her YouTube channel did not exist, I don't know where I would be in this journey. She's definitely a lot more far into it than I am and speaks from a place that's very different from me, but she is such motivational content. The way I chose this deck is I walked into the oddity store and my friend told me to look at all the decks and choose which one you naturally gravitate towards. Choose which one feels right. And this felt right because she's so pretty. I like this card. It's clustered, all the pentacles are there, and something about that I like. I like any of the cards that seem sapphic. I like this card. Oh, wait. I like this card. I love this card because titties. The moon, an absolute mess. Don't look. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video.